Atatiana Jefferson was shot by the police minding her own business in her own home. But this time, they didn't knock on the door. They didn't use some fake key fob story. They didn't use a door ajar story. They didn't use any of that. They just simply shot her through the window. How do you know something is a threat if you can't actually make out what something is? This is why the police giving black people verbal commands is BS.
Put your hands up, show me your hands.
Think about that. Put your hands up, show me your hands, bang. That is not a verbal command. That is literally talking before you kill someone. The person has to have time to respond to the command.
It started with a call from for a welfare check from a neighbor who says police were supposed to come to make sure Jefferson was okay.
What he will get off on is intent, because they will say he didn't go to the house intending to kill her, even though he was called to the house to do a welfare check. You know, check on someone's well-being, to see how they're doing, to see if they're okay.
I explained on the call that there wasn't any violence going on, any type of arguments going on. It was simply a concern for my neighbor.
This was yet another execution. This is cold-blooded murder. Put your hands up, show me your hands, bang.
Put your hands up, show me your hands.
When our women are not safe, then it's going to get to a point that we can no longer be passive.
There you go.
At some point, we have to fight aggression with aggression. As pastors and Christians, yes, we're called to love. We're called to forgive, but we're not called to be fools.
So you never hear the police officer identify himself. He simply goes through a gate into the backyard.
Then the police say, we found a gun in the house. So what? You could have found a bazooka on my living room couch. So what? You could have found a tank in my backyard. So what? What does that have to do with you killing an innocent person? So much for inspiring change.
I'm still kind of broken and shocked. They tell me I shouldn't feel bad, but I feel bad because had I not called the police department, she would probably still be alive today. So I do feel a little weight on me for that, making that call.
So now you all can see the new trend will be killing black people, minding their own business in their own home. And what's up with y'all in Texas?
Where in hell are you from anyway, Private? Sir, Texas, sir! Holy dog shit, Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas, Private Cowboy. And you don't much look like a steer to me, so that kind of narrows it down.
Hopefully, justice will be served, but we're still waiting on the outcome of this Amber Geiger case.
Call on the police department to be totally transparent, starting immediately, to not hide anything, to not withhold anything from the community of Fort Worth. We're tired of this, and it's going to stop.
This is not about probable cause or intent.
I'm not saying they murdered him, but it looked to me like they murdered him when I looked at evidence around here.
This is about being able to kill black people and get away with it.
Don't paint the sister as no villain. They're the ones who murdered. They murdered her. And there's no excuse for it.
And this is the left iliac region. Again, I was Atatiana Jefferson doing Lab 5 for AMP1. Thank you.
Wait for it. Free Blanche. Get money.